Ambassador Sikri, the reason why I have created these two pictures is to make the world understand that when these terrorists, Islamists, killed people in Pahalgam, they targeted Hindus. They said, "Apne Prime Minister ko jaake bata dena." Here they specifically targeted the Jews. If you look at the photographs, they're heart-wrenching. I mean to say, it looks like, in a very ugly way, something straight out of a video game. And look at the way that terrorist was firing. And if you look at the narrative, the word international agencies used for them was gunmen.
Yeah.
They didn't use Islamists and they didn't use terrorists. They used gunmen. The word gunmen is also used for school killing. A gunman went inside the school and killed children. So there is also no differentiation, Ambassador Sikri.
I think the world has to confront the reality of terrorism and the need to call it out specifically for what it is. And not only to say terrorists, but to say which group they come from. For example, in this case, they have found the ISIS flag in the car, in the vehicle of the owners. And we do know, for example, that between Pakistan and Afghanistan, the difference is entirely on ISIS. And Afghanistan is accusing Pakistan all the time of supporting ISIS groups and training them and giving them space and refuge. And then these ISIS individuals go to Afghanistan and they have a big dispute there and kill people. So I think that we have to now really because this has become so frequent, it has become so dangerous and it's threatening global peace and security. And we have to really call them out and look at it one by one. So I think this whole business of this ISIS flag has been found, the radicalization of this group. They told their family a lie that we are going to a fishing camp, and then they come and kill people. So they show that you have taken an oath for a certain group, then you go and carry out that act. So I think it is becoming so frequent and so dangerous. And so, in this 21st century, calling people out on their religion and killing them like that, this is what we have to really draw the world community's view on and get commitment on. We know that our government has been trying for so many years to get this World Convention, Global Convention against Terrorism in the UN. But even the agreement on the definition of terrorism is difficult to attain because, as you said, you define a person as a gunman instead of a terrorist.
Yes.
And I think this has to be called out. We have to get this global consensus on this. This has to be a major effort, a collective effort, one by one, getting all the countries together.
Arjun, can I say that anti-Semitism is on rise?
It is on the rise, but it's pretty clear that this is just, the Gaza war was used as an excuse for increasing of anti-Semitism attacks against Jews, against Israelis. For example, since the Gaza war started in 2023, October, there have been at least about 17 anti-Semitic attacks, anti-Israeli attacks, anti-Jewish attacks in Australia alone. Just recently, not very long ago, there was a demonstration at the outside next to the invisibility of the Sydney Opera House, where there were open calls to send the Jews to the camps, gas the Jews. And nothing was done about it. Then, of course, the reward that the people got was in August when the Australian government decided to recognize a Palestinian state with nothing in return. Did they think this was going to be an appeasement? No. The kind of ISIS support, ISIS is just used as an excuse, I'm sorry to say. They are lethal, of course, there's no question about it. But the whole atmosphere which is there, and you have this thing that Jews can be targeted anyway, it's become like a standard thing.